What's going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NBA, talking some more NBA trades. And I hadn't got to this one. I got to a lot of the other trades, but I forgot to get to this one with the Bulls and the OKC Thunder. And I'm going to be giving you guys just my quick thoughts here real quick. It might be a little sloppy, but that's just because I'm a little under the weather. I'm trying to get myself right. But with that being said, let's get started. Let's talk about this trade. The Bulls shipped out Doug McDermott and Taj Gibson, as well as a 2018 first-round pick, I believe, to the OKC Thunder for Anthony Morrow, Cameron Payne, and Joffrey Laverne. So let's quickly delve into this from the Bulls side. So what did this trade mean for the Bulls? What were my thoughts on it? Really, it didn't do much for me. Again, didn't really get a good sense of the direction the Bulls want to go in. The only thing I sort of got from this trade was the Bulls obviously didn't move Jimmy, so they're going to build with Jimmy, not around him. And I say with because they could still move Jimmy around the draft time around there when the NBA draft is going on. So they could look to move Jimmy there or even in the summer. We don't know that yet, but it looks like they are going to be building with Jimmy for now. And the second thing it told me was Taj Gibson was going to walk at the end of the year, or they were probably not going to re-sign him. So they wanted to cash in on Taj. And then Doug McDermott was basically, this was their way of saying that he was the colossal bust that they gave up 4 or 5 draft picks for, and they basically waved the white flag and admitted it by shipping him out of town. And that's really what it was, because Doug McDermott was a high draft pick for them. He was a lottery pick, I believe, and he just has not panned out. People thought he was going to excel in Hoiberg's system. They thought he was really going to be really good. I thought Doug McDermott was going to be a pretty good player. I thought he could be a very good, I wouldn't say like starter level type player, but you know, there's a lot of starters in this league that aren't very talented, that Doug is more talented than, and yet Doug still can't put it together. He's a streaky shooter at best. So I don't like that about Doug McDermott, and he just has not panned out to the level that Bulls fans and Bulls management expected him to. So they shipped out 2 guys that they thought either they were going to leave or they were going to get rid of anyways, and they sort of took back what they could get. So the guys that they're getting back, Cameron Payne, Anthony Morrow, and Joffrey Laverne. Cameron Payne is the prize of this deal, if you guys can believe it or not. He is a young point guard who didn't really get a lot of time behind Russell Westbrook. I know he's known for just dancing with Westbrook. That's his sort of claim to fame in the NBA, even though he's an NBA player. That's what he's known most for, which is kind of sad. But from the OKC beat writers that I've read, people that have watched him a lot, they said that Payne does have some potential. And obviously the Bulls management saw something in Payne, and he is going to get a chance to compete for the starting job in a porous Bulls point guard rotation, which is a carousel and a revolving door at this point, with Rajon Rondo, Jerry and Grant, Michael Carter-Williams, Isaiah Cannon, and now Cameron Payne. So let's see what happens. I mean, if Payne happens to be the future point guard of the Bulls, then this is a great deal. If he does not pan out to be that, then this is a wash, because the other 2 guys you got, Anthony Morrow, I mean, he's just a veteran sharpshooter. I believe he was just a throw-in in this deal. And then Joffrey Laverne, I actually like him a lot in this deal. He's a good big man who can finish around the basket. He can finish with both hands. He's got a little bit of a jumper, and I think he's very skilled. So it's a very good trade to include him into it. Okay, not talking about the overall trade. I just like Laverne. Let's look at it from OKC standpoint. Taj Gibson and Doug McDermott. Look, Taj Gibson, he is about as rough of an intangibles guy as you can get. You're talking about bringing that Rough Rider mentality, that leadership, that toughness. Taj Gibson will provide that. And they got Sabonis at the starting spot right now for the Thunder. I think Taj Gibson will easily replace him. And then you got off the bench with Enes Kanter. Doug McDermott, again, he might do well with Russell Westbrook, just because Westbrook will drive and penetrate and look for McDermott and find McDermott for the open shot. So I wish Doug all the best. Let's see what happens. I mean, I think this trade really helped OKC in the sense that they could probably move up a couple spots in the West. For the Bulls, it really didn't do that much for the Bulls. If anything, it might have made them a little bit worse in the near future. But if Payne pans out, it might not be that bad of a deal. But again, I'm lost here. No sense of direction from Bulls management. Gar, Foreman, and John Paxson have done it again. They have somehow managed to lose Bulls fans even more than before. But with that being said, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.